Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, and just like the title below says, this will be my reaction to another episode of Season 3 of Attack on Titan. Okay, so last episode we found out a couple of things. We found out a little bit more about Historia's past, that she apparently is royalty. Her mother was emotionally and mentally neglectful. She outright despised Historia, which makes me theorize that Historia wasn't really conceived through, a very consensual act, whether it was outright force or sexual coercion, coercion. And her father apparently was this really powerful man who actually answered the question that I had a couple of episodes back, where I was just like, oh, well, if Historia is this also important princess, why would she be out like enlisting and fighting Titans? Well, there you go. She that was meant to save her life, because if she hadn't have done that and like not made any trouble, then they would have killed her, because apparently the current king in the land that that we know that the humans dwell is an imposter, and they'll do anything to protect their throne. Which then begs the question, why didn't they just pretend to go along with it and then secretly have Historia killed, or set it up so that Historia would be killed while fighting Titans? And then also another thing that we learned is that apparently if Eren gets eaten by a Titan, then the Titan will become human, which which I guess like begs the theory, like, are all Titans human? Were they human ones, just like Ymir? She was turned into a Titan, then she ate somebody, and then she became a human again, and now has the ability to change into a Titan by choice, like Eren. Like, just so many questions. And also the merchant guy, he was killed by Kenny, and apparently whoever Kenny works for, they used his death as an excuse to frame like the people who, I'm drawing a blank on their names right now, their specific unit, but basically the people that like fight Titans and have imprisoned everybody. Which also begs the question, because that specific unit had a specific purpose in regards to like fighting Titans and venturing out into the wall to do observations, and also to like get supplies or whatever. So if everybody in that unit is jailed, who's gonna fill like the roles that they were doing? And then also this last episode, in true Attack on a Titan fashion, it ended on a bit of a cliffhanger. Not as big as when it was revealed who was the armored Titan, but still like enough to be like, huh? So anyway, without any further ado, let's get this reaction started.
Don't you think they ought to spread out a little too much?
We're more likely to find them if we're not all in the same area.
But why'd I have to get paired up with you of all people? Spill it, Mom.
Oh, she's from that last season.
Alone time?
Look, Hitch, no offense, but you weren't my first choice either.
Oh, is that right? Well, good for you then.
Anyway,
Are
doesn't
they gonna
it seem
die?
odd to you? Why would the scouts murder a civilian and run for the hills?
They're asking too many
This is the
questions.
same
They're
group
gonna
of
die.
soldiers who consistently risk their lives for the sake of humanity.
Give me a break. Did you forget? Think about what they did to Stohess. The way they turned it into a battlefield. How many dead bodies do you think we carried? Annie's been missing ever since. They still haven't taken her junk out of my room.
Oh, they haven't mentioned about Annie being a Titan?
Covered a Titan in hiding and took it prisoner. I highly doubt that the military police could have done that. How is disbanding the scouts what's best for humanity?
Be quiet. Listen closely.
Don't move! Turn around.
Is that Armin?
slowly. You must be a scout. Not a sound. Don't say a word. Now listen and do exactly as I instructed you. That's the way. Now hand your guns to the one in front.
I love how Armin just flipped that back on him. But again, I'm still worried about Armin.
What's the rush, badass?
They catch you, you're gonna die. You know too much. You've seen too
Where'd it
much.
go? That's a dead end, idiot! Damn it!
How? You...
Shit, he disappeared! Hey, what? Check the next alley! He can't escape!
You're the son of Demo Reeves, right? What's your name?
Demo Reeves Jr.
Flagle.
Flake.
Nice to meet you. My name's Zoe Hanji.
I like Demo Reeves Jr. better.
The MPs are trying to hunt you down. Then I'm assuming that you must know the truth about your father's death. Could you tell me how it happened?
I made a stop so that I could piss. That's when the interior police found my dad. There was a tall guy with a black coat and hat. He slit my dad's throat.
Anyway,
Kenny.
I'm glad to see that you survived. Now we can make the truth known publicly.
You're crazy! Haven't you seen today's newspaper? If the MPs say you guys did it, well then that's the truth. My testimony means jack shit. They figured out I was there. The interior police know I saw everything. I'll be hunted for the rest of my life. And all I could do about it is run and hide until I'm caught. My life is over now. Shit!
Yeah, maybe. Thing is, that doesn't exactly sound like living to me. Try looking at it this way. Instead of spending the rest of your life skulking around like a scared rat till you get murdered, you could stand up like a human and face your enemy even if they might kill you.
Why the hell would I? Not everyone has the same disregard for their lives as you. You know what? I am scared and I have every right to be.
Your family, the company, don't you think they deserve to know the truth?
Come on! That's just what would be best for you!
Of course it is! You need to start thinking about what's best for you, too!
Who's making a racket over?
All right, you're coming with me, Flagle.
What? Your game's already lost. Just give up. Why don't you know what it means?
That's real simple. Defeat is the only thing the Scout Regiment has ever known.
Get past the checkpoint disguised as MPs and snoop around until we find out where Aaron is. It's a shit plan, but it's all we have. There's no time. If we don't act now, we're finished.
They should knock him out. Like, I'm just saying, knock him out.
Please, let me join in your cause. I believe that the military police are in the wrong here. If there's any way that I can fight this world's injustice, then that's what I want to do.
Ah!
Calm down.
I swear I won't let you down, sir.
No. I have no way of telling if you have enough resolve to make an enemy of the state. Let's go. Take them deeper into the woods and tie them up, Sasha.
Sir!
Hey, Captain. Would you let me do it instead? Knock yourself out.
Well, forget everything we saw here.
I know you will. Because both of you are about to die.
No! He said to let us go!
The captain might be a big softy, but I'm not. I'm ready to do what needs to be done.
You have to believe us. We won't betray you. We know that you're fighting to protect humanity. Right? Tell him.
As if I'd take your word for it. I can't.
She ain't gonna do shit.
Who in their right mind would get a bowl cut on purpose? So how can I trust a single word you say?
Oh my god! You
Run, Hitch!
failure! You failure!
What do you think will kill faster? That knife with a gun in your chin. Feel like trying your luck? Come on, let's race!
Please! We're on the same side here!
Why the hell would anyone believe you want to join the Scouts? My comrades are getting rounded up like criminals as we speak. What makes you think we can win?
Is this a test?
Because you haven't quit. Despite the odds, the Scouts are still fighting. I made a mistake when I chose my regiment. But you're a Scout. You chose to risk your lives for others. So I'll trust you.
That's...
Horse-face John!
Stop! He was just trying to test us.
Huh?
Yeah.
You crazy? Even with my hands bound, I could have taken a swing at you with that knife and done some real damage. How did you know I wouldn't do it?
Is he?
Don't ask me how, but you remind me of this annoying guy. An idiot. Makes me wonder, is he one of the fools Annie told me about? Couldn't say. All of us.
She... He's like... She got him good.
We'll be counting on you from here on out.
But what about her? Like, he may be on probation, but she didn't pledge loyalty for nothing. Okay.
We'll handle things from here. Get back to your squad before they're suspicious. Right.
I still don't trust him.
We're grateful.
Thanks, dumbass. There won't be any witnesses in an abandoned dump like this. Damn it. I owe you big time. Thanks a bunch, Flagle. I mean, when you gave us the slip before, back in the alley, I really thought I was screwed. Oh!
This dude's crazy.
My boss would have killed me. I'm serious. Thanks for coming back, Flagle. Nice knowing you. No! Wait! Don't shoot yet, please! Why did my father have to die? Did the Interior Police kill him? What? I don't see how that matters to you. After all, you're about to be a corpse yourself in a moment. Please, before I die, I want to know, what did my father do for you to justify killing him? Huh? I thought you'd know. He betrayed us and started helping out those bastards in the scout regiment. So his orders, they came from the Interior Police? You guys had him kidnap those scouts? Well, it was a different squad, but yeah. Guess old Demo didn't say too much about it. At least not to his dimwit excuse for a son. What if he'd refused to do it? Oh, he knew way too much. We'd have killed him. I mean, we killed him anyway, but that's what he gets. The damn idiot. What made him think the Survey Corps could help this trash city? You would never understand. Hmm? You think you're real smart shit, don't you? Want to know the last thing my dad taught me? He said a good merchant should trust his nose. And I'm glad I listened. Because it led me to the people who could avenge him. And I side with them. You're gonna die here, piggy! No need to be brave. Go on and squeal! My business with you is over, asshole! Why don't you take a look above you?
Section Commander, that was way too reckless!
We pulled it off! Did everyone hear him?
No. The scouts are here. Why?
Ooh.
This dump ain't abandoned.
Bet it seems unlivable to you. Yet we're here. The place isn't half as nice as it used to be, but it's still our home. We heard everything about Rice and who had him killed. Every last one of us is a witness.
Yeah? Well, it doesn't matter. Because it's the government that decides what's true. Idiots. Don't even think for a second you can get away with this. You're in for a world of...
Did
Listen.
he sat on him?
Because the Reeves Company will protect you. You trusted my father, Demo. Well, now I'm in charge. So, from now on, you can count on me. That's a promise.
Aww, okay.
Up next time!
Glad to see you stepped up. Hey, you give him hell, Flagle.
Flagle.
Right.
I still think he should have been called Junior, but you know, like, oh, the reporters too. Ah.
Where'd they
Levi will kick somebody in the face.
That you start talking while you're still able to use it. Now where are Aaron and Krista? You can't win. All that's left to you now is to find some filthy corner to hide in, covered in mud and shit. If you don't turn yourselves in, then every last scout we captured will get the noose. Starting with the guiltiest one of all, Evan Smith!
Ooh. Ooh.
That's right. That's what you get for not answering my question.
Ooh.
Some scouts' lives are more valuable than others. Only those dumb enough to agree to that join us. Again, where'd they take Aaron and Krista? I don't know. Nobody told me, I swear.
Damn.
Doesn't like to make his business
He
known.
changed his tune real quick.
I know, Kenny. That his last name? It is, but he never was much of one for sharing information. Not important stuff anyway. But I bet you have a rough idea. You'd best try to remember. No, stop! You still have plenty of bones left for me to break. Damn it! Are you insane?
Yes.
Maybe.
Somebody's coming towards us! And there's more than one.
Oh.
You've seen better days.
I mean,
Kind of funny. You were lecturing me just the other day.
I knew they were gonna do it, but still.
Soon you'll be sent before the king. Then his council will determine your sentence and what to do with the survey corps. So you came. Tell me now, where do you live? Stoas, was it? How's Marie? How are your children? I trust they're all in good health. Marie and the kids are... They should be just fine. They haven't been home in a while, but... It's in Rose on the east side. I see. Why ask that? What's going on? I entrusted something to Commander Pixis. Whenever that crucial moment comes, what happens next is out of my hands. It'll be your choice to make. Yours and theirs.
Very well. We'll be along.
Once Erwin has been executed, all will be according to plan. The secrets of the walls will be kept as safe as ever, and the king's peace will be ensured. Forever.
The king's peace.
Evan Smith.
Just so Joffrey-like
Have
with
any
it.
last words?
Wow. Okay, so that was the 4th episode, Trust. And I have to say, in the beginning, Flago, that was his name. In the beginning, like, Flago, like, he had witnessed his father being killed by the military, so I was cutting him, like, a lot of slack because, again, it just happened about him wanting to run away and hide because, like, in those, like, couple of hours when it first happened fresh, he's clearly traumatized. He lost his father. He doesn't know what happened to his father's wife, who I assume is his mother, or at least stepmother, and I guess that other person was his daughter. Like, he's scared, he's worried, and then after talking to somebody about it, he did make the choice, and he followed through with his father's advice and decided to stand up for himself. And he, working with, I'm drawing a blank on their name, but, like, the really cool one with glasses, who I, like, really like, but I can't remember their name at this moment, teamed up with them to, like, get a confession so everybody in the town knows, and, like, the reporters were there. Don't know what having the reporters there are going to do because it has been clearly established that the government censors everything. So those reporters are going to die if they, try and print anything as truth. Like, there for that. And then also, like, just poor... Like, seriously, how... And this is something that I've always wondered, like, how can you trust the word of somebody that you're torturing for information, because they're gonna say whatever they have to say to get the pain to stop. And if all you have is like their word, like, I don't know, maybe there's just some magical special sociopathic way to like torture somebody so bad that you know it's the truth even though you have nothing else to go off of. But I wouldn't have trusted the interrogation without some hardcore evidence, because again, when you torture somebody, they're gonna say whatever they can just to make the pain stop, even if it's a lie. And also, the two people that we saw in the back in not last season, but like first season, the episode where we learned that Annie was a Titan, the episode where we learned, those two people, them flipping the script and switching over was a little too quick for me. I still don't trust them, but I will say it was funny that the girl, she like got like the nearest stick that she could find and like smacked the shit out of him. Honestly, I feel like that's something that I would do to like help out my friend, even though like we're both being tortured. Like, I'll get away, and then if I can find something, I'm gonna find something. I'm gonna like hit the person over the head, and then I'm gonna tell my friend to run. I'm not gonna wait for them to catch up. I'm gonna be like, there's your chance. Let's go. I pray that you can keep up with me. Bye. But yeah, I think it's funny. I still don't fully trust them, but if Levi thinks they're good enough for right now, then okay, I'll take Levi's word. Like, Levi, he is that dude, and like I said before, he has no problem kicking somebody. He will do it. He will do it, man. And I am curious as to see, you know, how it's going to progress, and like, you know, what's happening to Aaron? Like, is he still unconscious? And then like, where's Kenny? He like made this grand entrance fighting Levi, and then he like kind of disappeared. Showed up for like a couple seconds in like episode 2, and then was gone again. Like, I'm curious about Kenny. Want to see more about Kenny. Want to learn more about Historia, and I wonder if like this season is going to focus more on like the political thriller of it all, and like we're not going to see any Titans till maybe towards the end. Who knows? But anyway, thanks for watching.